Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. In today's episode, the plan is to do what we've been doing in the last 2 episodes. Well, probably last 3, probably last 4 at this point, who knows. Yeah, we've got some bee stuff happening, so I've already cooked up 32 more Insanium bees, so they're there. I haven't loaded up my other dimension, so I should probably go and do that real quick so that it exists. I do have a chunk loaded, but I don't know, I guess I have to go in there at least once for it to properly wake up. So that's fine, not a problem. It's a fun little dimension. So they should start getting processed if my machines work properly. As you can see, they don't. Oh, no, I know what the issue is. The issue actually isn't the dimension. It's the, what do you call it? This guy here. He's stubborn. He's stubborn, I've told you guys. For whatever reason, I need to do this and do that. And just to double check so that you guys are all on the same page, force loaded. Yeah. My controller's just to the left of me in there as well. And then here's the other end of that guy. Force loaded as well. In fact, we had a few extra additions last episode, so I'll add those in too. Like, once it's done, it works, but I don't know, for some reason I have to do it every time. So as you can see, now the Insanium bee cone, they're being taken out, and they're being processed. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Now, here's what we're going to do. So last episode, a bunch of you guys gave me some tips on how to better control the inventory. And I'm not talking about like our refined storage system. I'm talking about just vanilla Minecraft functions, as in, you know, a good old-fashioned shift click. And I'll tell you what, you guys didn't help. well, you did, but you guys are confused as well. And I don't blame you. I don't know what the buttons are, but let me walk this through with you guys. So, I'm gonna read this first one. Quick tip for transferring items into and out of your inventory. If you have something on your cursor, you can double click something to move all of that item from one inventory to another. Okay. So for example, this is their text still. For example, if you were to pick up an egg on your cursor and double click on the rest of the eggs in your inventory, it will transfer it into any chest or inventory you are accessing. Useful for pulling large numbers of stacks into your inventory or putting them all at once into your refined storage system. So, for example, Draconic combs. Oh, I'm picking up combs that I shouldn't. For example, Draconic combs. If I have them in my hand, so if you were to pick up an egg on your cursor and double click the rest of the eggs. Now, listen, I know you guys can hear my mouse. That's a double click. Am I meant to shift double click? Let's see. Hold on. I've got shift. Wait, no, I didn't have shift. Did I have shift? No, hold on. I've got shift. Shift. Shift double click. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're good. I was like, I need to do this on camera. I know you guys can hear me clicking things. Okay. Okay. I had to reply to that. I needed... okay. So shift double click on items. Not like... Well, I guess that isn't a good example, but what's a good example? Like, I can't do that. You can't double click like that. You have to be holding it, and then you double click the rest of them? Yeah, cool. Okay, that makes sense. I can remember that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Lily pads, blah, blah, blah. Harpful. Yeah, cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. The reason I'm over here, though, is obviously we've got to put some bees in there, some new bee additions. I was seeing if we had any room. We're probably going to have to do another level. That's fine. But I was realizing we don't have enough Omega upgrades. I can order them, but I can sort of only order one because we're waiting on Draconic Dust. So let me walk you over to our Draconic Dust setup. We've got the combs. It's just the dust that's the problem at the moment. So currently we're using this to process the combs. The reason we're doing that, and I'll walk you through that as well, is when you get the dust from a centrifuge, it's a 30% chance to get the dust per comb. Heated centrifuge is the same 30% chance, although you get 4 from the 4 combs into a comb block. It's still 30%, right? 30% to get 1 per comb. 4 per comb block. With the comb processor up here, the GregTech one, still 30%. If we check out the mixer hits you with a 70%, which is insane. It's insane in comparison. Now, here's the thing, right? We have 1 million combs. We probably don't need to rely on that 30%. We can leave this as a thing, it'll keep getting us stuff. Worst case, if we run out of all of the Draconic combs, it's fine. We'll stop processing them in the heated centrifuge over here. We'll stop processing them in here, and we'll begin, getting our 70% back. But I think that we're being silly to not reintroduce these back into the system. So they should all be flowing in here. And it's only going to be 30%, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Another thing I'll say is, I think we do need more centrifuges. Obviously, if we're planning to mow through some of this 1 million combs, we definitely need to do some expansion here. As for how to do that expansion, phenomenal question. I'm glad you guys asked again today. All right, let's go into small square mode and see what we get in this direction. Are we good to just keep going, or do we eventually run into the real world? Because otherwise, I will just make a massive thing here. By the way, you know what? Since we're not in that other dimension, and we might not be for a little bit, let's jump back to complementary reimagined, perhaps? Maybe? If we can reimagine what it looks like? If we... Alright, everyone cross your fingers. Oh, good job, guys. Alright, are we good? Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Let me close my browser as well. Alright, sorry about that. But we should be good now. I don't know, I think it looks a little bit better. Oh, we just broke something we shouldn't have. Listen, this is fine. It gives us a chance to run this around. I don't know what this actually would be for. Where are we? We're sort of at the processing place. Alright, cool. So, we will do a pretty crude expansion of this. We'll go heated centrifuges. We do have the mortar crafted, which is awesome. Let's get 20 more. They need combs themselves. Huh. I see. Okay. We can make... It looks like we can make like 4. How many can we make? We got 4. Can we get 4 more? No. We're missing... Okay, so we can do 3 more. Of course. But that should be fine. That's still pretty good. So we'll get that cooked up. We've obviously got these. So we'll do a little bit of that across here. Awesome. They'll need speed upgrades as well, I believe. So we'll jump in here. Get like 50 of those cooking up. That should be plenty. Don't think they normally take long, but yep, here we go. Yep. There we go, that's probably good enough. Heated, are these on their way? 7 of them? I think that sounds about right. Perfect, so we can chuck these in. I do realize that we've missed a few different things. So, for one, they're getting power, which is awesome. But the second problem is, yeah, this is actually for the extraction. Currently, they're receiving all the goods, but I kind of forgot that they were meant to be extracting. So if we do that on all of them, there we go, that now works. Did I put pipe upgrades in them? I did. I did. Let's go pipe. Let's grab all these. So we should be able to just shift click all of these in there. And once again, in theory, it should be able to pull stuff out a little bit. So that's all fine. Cool. We'll chuck in our speed upgrades as well. Nice and easy there. And then we need to set up possibly a second modular router, or we need to figure out a better way to get the items into these guys. So currently the items go in here, then they get distributed. The distributor moves stacks at a time, so it's pretty good. I think we can, in fact, just grab some more distributors. If we just grab 2 of these, split them apart. The ones we just placed are over here. So for example, 1, 2, 3. That's fine. A little bit out of order because of lag, but that's okay. It's going to be doing out of the router, round robin. Sounds good to me, to be honest. Chuck that in. And I think that's good. I think that's going to fill these guys up. Yep. I don't think I missed him. Yep, sure enough. He gets stuff in him. Cool. Yeah, sure. There we go. The energy, I'll be honest, does look as though it is struggling. I will lead that point on to say, I don't even know where we're pulling the power from. Is this guy doing it? Hey, good on him. Good on him, but we'll probably help him out a little bit, shall we? Let's grab this guy here, break that. We can probably just remove that. Let's go sell, ender cell nitro sounds good to me. Set him up to extract and give him a pipe upgrade. Cool. So they should be good on power now, and they're not. Why? Huh? Oh, because none of these are inserts. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Mission fail. It was a good idea, but it fell so fast. Let's change you there. Do I have any of you on the system? Nope. Cool. I guess we'll just get another advanced wireless block charger. Surely that's not a problem. Chuck this guy here. Give him, where's the little guy at? Little ender gate from power. And, I mean, it appears to be working. This guy's charging. This guy's charging. Charging. Yeah, sure. Awesome. Okay. How are we looking now on Draconic chunks? They're growing a bit faster, but obviously I think we do want to finish off this little area here. So we will work on that. The alternative is to get more mixers, but I don't think the mixers are fast enough. But the thing is, they're faster than they look because you get the stuff more often. Oh, it's rough, isn't it? What am I doing here? Let's get 5 more, because that's doable. Yeah, we will need that second distributor that we put away. That should be fine. Move that here, bring that back down here. Jump back into heated. Very nice. And we also need the rest of the speed upgrades. Kind of looks like we'll need more, but once again, it's fine for now. Yeah, genuinely, do we... sorry, I'm having an internal debate going on in my head at the moment, trying to think whether we just do the mixes, because I know we've got a lot of combs, but like 70% over 30% is so good. Okay. So these guys right at the end. So I'm just gonna grab them. I know we're using up more space than we need to in terms of the modules, but I think it's fine. I don't think this guy's gonna have a problem with that. Cool. So yeah, most of these are probably just gonna fill up with Draconic combs. We're not losing energy, at least not currently. Oh well, they don't have speed upgrades in them either, so that doesn't really help my case. But there we go. And you, and we're good. Cool. So now if we go Draconic, what are we looking at? What's the production looking like? That's looking a little bit better. it very much is looking better. Now, a single Omega, if we were to craft one, costs... how many raw bits? It costs 1,260, right? So, we're making them pretty quick. But we also need 4 per beehive. So I reckon we finish off this row here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do 14 of these, you reckon? I reckon we might as well. What did I say? 17? That sounds odd. No, 14. that sounds a little bit better, doesn't it? 14. Yeah, I feel like we can't even afford 14 of these. That seems ridiculous. We'll do 6. Let's just do... You know what I think it is as well? I think we are constantly crafting Omega upgrades automatically. We have a thing set up for that. So if we go to Omega, it's probably got 4 now. It's got 5. So yeah, it's burning through the stuff. Which is good. Sort of what we want. A little bit. Is this going to be the whole episode? What? I'm glad you asked. I don't know. How much essence do we have? We're nearing the ability to order some more Insanium. I will say that. We just need 300 more, so that'll be on the menu soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. We didn't have to speed them up. It looks like we will need another advanced guy over here. I don't know if we need one over here, but yeah, it doesn't hurt. So they're all hooked up. They just need to be distributed. Distributor, thank you. And it's just 6. So that's easy to figure out. And there you go. Cool. And what do I reckon? Maybe I just do 6 more and we leave this wall as so. I think that's nice. I think we can do that. Let's do 6 more. Get them cooking. Definitely need a couple more speed upgrades for these. Oh, yes, we cooked them. Beautiful. And 1 more distributor. Yeah, I guess we'll grab this guy. Am I able to just wipe him? Yep. Brilliant. We did these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Splendid. All these pipe upgrades could be, or all these pipe extraction points could be issues. I will say that. We're just sort of hoping they're not at the moment. I'm hoping that we're not getting any like lag problems from them. Honestly, there's so much stuff going on at our base. If that was the problem, it would surprise me. All right, cool. So, Omega upgrades should be flooding through. Draconic chunks or Draconic dust should be flowing through. We won't be messing around with them constantly, so it'll have time to build up eventually. Our Draconic combs, as you can see, still got plenty of them. Over here, we are going to have to do this stuff. So if we search Beehive, we need some advanced oak beehives. How many are in a row? Let's grab out the tape measure, because that's the easiest way to do this. And figure out how much it is. So if we jump here, go all the way across here. Brilliant. How much is it? 13. That's a lot of beehives. Jump in here. 13. And then expansion. We also want 13 of these. I'm just going to manually place them, and we'll sort of build this as we go. I know that's not in line with my talk about going large or going home from the previous episodes, but it's fine. Now, I think for these, you want to place the expansion boxes on top of the previous expansion boxes, and then place the beehives. And I believe the reason that you want to do that is because, as you can see, they can connect below. So they might bug out and connect to the one below it. Obviously, you don't want that. Now, for these as well, we will want brass funnels. We're going to have to whack each of these with some sort of wrench. It looks like the configurator works. Awesome. So we'll place these down. And then we'll have to place feeding slabs as well. Oh, you can't do that. It's just a normal right click. It's not a crouch right click. Just a good old-fashioned normal one. So that will empty out all the combs. Awesome. They'll get picked up as per usual. Not a problem there. And that's that, right? Oh, no, yeah, the feeding slabs. So, feeding slabs. I think I can still place them here, and it's not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. The only thing I'm thinking about is when we place the next row of beehives for the next level, if we place them directly on top, I don't know if they'll detect this feeding slab, or better yet, these guys might detect the feeding slab of whatever we place above it. Now, that's not a problem if we just place the same bee above it, right? Not an issue. But we might just do a layer in between anyway. If not for anything else, maybe just for looks. Who knows? All right, but these are placed. I'm quite happy. So obviously we want Omega upgrades. They're on their way. In the meantime, we'll place one in each of these. It'll be a little bit of a tame one. The Insanium bees are cooking up. We cannot order a few more. Hopefully they'll work their way around. It should be fine. Grab you. And we've got, what, 2 normal ones to the side. Cool. So in the meantime, what do we want to do here? We've got 5 there. We've got stacks of 2. And that stacks of 5. And then 3 bonus ones. Oh, actually. Wait. Oh, yeah, sorry. They don't stack with those, I guess. But we do have a combo of 5 at the end as well. Perfect. So, Insanium block. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are adding to our system. Very nice. I feel like I'm already falling into that trap of not going big. And so we will be going home at some point. If that made any sense whatsoever. That's not where that goes, but that's fine. We have some backups. Alright, genuinely though, what do we... Because this is all well and good, but if I'm just doing this for the next few episodes, what's the point in you guys watching them? Yeah, I've got to have a proper think about how we, like, what we do. Okay, so have a look at this. So for starters, our Prosperity Bee creation, it's not bottlenecked anymore. We've got enough eggs. So the issue at the moment are the bees coming in. Now, the issue there appears that it might actually be... Yeah, we've got plenty of children bees. It's the honey treats failing to enter into our system. Now, the honey treats... Oh, my God. Oh, my... Okay, yeah. I was not aware. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've genuinely never seen that many bees. That's incredible. Can you imagine if we had a sophisticated chest here with stack upgrades, how many bees we would have had by now? Oh my God. Okay. Now, the treats are meant to come through here, right? This is where we have the honey treat. They're set up with crafting upgrade. It's meant to just flood them into the system. Now, we do have honey treats that are meant to be on their way. The problem is they're also used in crafting the productivity omega. So I think we need a honey treat fixer-upperer, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but if it did. So, honey treat, how do you make it? Honey treat is made out of honeycomb and honey bottle. Makes sense. It can also be made out of a bottler that gets honey from squeezing from I don't know. It gets honey, right? From the centrifuges. And then you chuck a honeycomb in, bada bing, bada boom. You get what you want. That's cool. That's awesome. That's splendid. We're going to be doing either of these two recipes. Currently, I think we're doing the honey block recipe, but the honey bottle recipe is also an option. Honeycombs, we should just have. We have honeycomb blocks. Okay, cool. Now, these guys can convert backwards. Awesome. So we've got honeycombs. That's not a problem. Next is honey bottle or honey block. Now, if we put a honey block with glass bottles, you get a honey bottle. We don't have a honey block. To get a honey block, you get a bucket of honey. Now, in terms of honey, we have honey. We have a lot of honey. A decent amount of honey. That is our bottleneck. That right there is our problem. Turning the liquid into the goods. Now, what is the play, you may be wondering? Splendid question, I say to you. I'm questioning whether we take that fluid and we put it into an applied energistics system, because I just feel as though applied energistics might be able to somehow do it. You know what I mean? They might be able to just be like, hey, I've got the fluid, just make the bot, like, it's got everything in it. You know what I mean? Like, we've got the fluid stored in here. I can manually take out a bucket of honey. Why can't the system? You know, why can't it put 2 and 2 together? That is what I am asking it to do. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, it's rough. Okay. Cool. The other option, and it's not a bad option. We get a bottler. Let's do a test run. Let's go to crafting grid. We get a bottler. Follow with me. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this here. Yeah, this is a great spot for it. Bottler. The bottler. Let's turn that off. I turned it off. Thank you. We get an exporter, right? Cool. Now, can I put fluids in there? As in, can you please select? Thank you. If I jump in here, go to fluid grid, go honey. I don't know which honey we need, but we'll take this honey out, sure. I switch this to fluids, shift click it in, honey. Boom. It does work. There is now 10 buckets of honey in there. Now, how quickly, I know what I did there, but that's fine. How quickly can we convert honey into honey treats with this? Very, 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 very slowly. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's great. That's horrible. Okay. How else can we make a honey treat? There's a honey treat looking at us. It knows that it can be made. We just need to figure out where it is. For example, I don't know what the example is, but for example, we can put them in here and go donk, 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 bottles. We can put them into a blast chiller and get honey blocks, and then it's just a crafting recipe, easily done. Is there any way to get my hands on compressed stuff? No way to pull that one out somehow, magically? Awesome. Okay. I could put it in a tank. These tanks wouldn't do what I want them to. Would they? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I've got, like, yeah, we've got a mechanism tank laying around. This guy, hey, it does have an in and an out. Hold on. Let's grab a new one. Which apparently we don't have the ability to make a super brand new one, but that's fine. Let's just get a basic tank. We will put our lava in there. There we go. We can pick up the good tank again. Let's keep our magnet on this. No, let's keep it off. Can we get a demagnetizer here? Can we afford one? Is that something that maybe just possibly we could have happen? Awesome. So now I can have my magnet on and not pick up sunflowers. Awesome. Let's pick you up. Cool. Hey, I'll tell you what. It was going through the honey treats. Credit where it's due. Boom. This guy gets honey. 256 buckets worth. We then go, hey, I have an exporter. We chuck that on top. We chuck this guy here. We say, buckets, please. And we have plenty of buckets. Buckets aren't a problem. So we go bucket. Boom. It puts buckets in. Bucket comes out. How fast does it come out, you might be wondering? Let me tell you. It kind of looked a little bit fast there. So we open this guy up. Look at how fast that is. Look at that number go down. Each time that number goes, that's a bucket. That's a bucket of honey. That's a bloody good bucket of honey. So if we look in here, these are now flying through the shelves. Now, this will bucket every single bit of honey that we have. Is that a problem? I don't actually know. No, I don't know yet. What else are we possibly using the liquid honey for? I don't think there's anything. We're just making blocks out of them, which use the buckets. So if I just automate the buckets, we've won the game. Because it's just bucket into... Yeah, easy. So I'll just empty, at the very least, whatever this honey is. This honey that's from... That honey doesn't exist, I guess. When I take that out, I just get given an empty bucket. But that's fine. That's okay. That's normal. That's completely... But that's good. Yeah, okay. So we now have honey bucket galore, which means none of these are... like, the honey treats should no longer be a problem. These should be flying off the shelf because the honey treat, I believe, is just using buckets. So if I go in here and I order 1,000, it's going to say, all you need is 1,000 cone. What did I click? I clicked on the... If I say 1,000 honey treats, it's going to say, hey, well, I've got the buckets. Here's your 1,000 honey treats. It should say. Let's see. It's crafting a ridiculous amount right now. Most of which is probably, hopefully, ending up in here. Which, you know, it is. Look at that. Like, genuinely, though, realizing that that tank is a better option, that's going to be massive for just our entire base, I think. If we jump over to the processing place and we just... I think it's just as simple as swapping out the tank that we've got for this better tank. Because currently, these two guys sort of manage everything. If I just need mechanism tanks, right? We'll grab 2 more and then, you know, I'll upgrade it the whole way through. That'll be fine. So we'll take those out. Oh, 2 of them. The empty one, please. This one. Yeah, cool. I don't know why I don't have the recipes to put them the whole way through, but it's fine. Also, I feel like we're chugging again in terms of frames, but don't really know. So I should be able to just break you, fluid tank, and that shouldn't be a problem. If we order water buckets, for example, I think this guy can handle it way better than anything else was. I think. You're taking fluids, you're taking that. I didn't even know what you're doing. Etching acid, I guess. Cool, yeah. So if I go, for example, buckets, what do we have? We do have a decent amount of water buckets, to be fair to the water buckets. Let's order 1,000 more and have a look at this. So now the issue is this guy's just not fast enough. And like, hold on. Yeah, that's the only issue. So we won't go too over the top, but... but we can place a diamond crafter down. Chuck these recipes back in. And I think we'll have a little bit more fun out of it. So if we now go water bucket, and I say, hey, 1,000. Make it happen. Let's have a look here. Yeah, look at that number. That's a better number. Or speed at which the number's coming in. I don't think you even need an ultimate tank. It doesn't look like it even bypasses a basic tank's capacity. At least with the diamond crafter and normal recipes. How cool. Okay. So, as you can tell now, honey treats, as far as I'm concerned, at least in the near future, taken care of. Meaning these guys are full, meaning we can start mowing through all these bees. The problem that you might see now, though, is we've got a lot of these bees. I'd like to make use of them. I agree. Incubator. How much for... How many... we have... How much for 93? If I was like, hey, I want 93 more. We just need spruce slabs, because that's what we're doing, apparently. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know how much it wanted, but we made some, and we made a bonus pressure plate. Just to ice on the cake. Boom. Let's go 93, get 100 of these. We're still missing the spruce. I didn't read how much we needed. That's my bad. I take full spruce responsibility. There we go. Almost made another one, but we didn't. We held our ground that time. You won't get a second pressure plate out of me. Boom. Okay. They shouldn't take long. It looked like it was just normal crafting. Cool. We should get 100 of these. Oh yeah. We are in for some fun. Cool. Now, these all need power. They all need item input, and then they need item output. That does have to happen as well. So, what's the best way to do that? They also, yeah, so they need power, they need all that. I'm saying we do a pipe in the middle, universal. That is going to put in all of the goods. We then place pipes on top, which will be the extract for everything else. And that should work. Now, is that all we do? How do we make this look a little bit cooler? We could do the pipes on the outsides, which would allow us to then do this and stack upwards. And that might be a little bit better. And I think that's what we'll do. So, I don't really know how tall this thing is going to go. I assume we can just building gadget it. Let's have a look. Come on, tool belt. You can do it. All right, not that setting. As much as that would work, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That makes most of it easy. And then, does it end up working out? There's 2 extra ones. And they are our lucky ones. They go here and here. Perfect. We almost could have done a star. Nah, that's fine. I know it's tempting. I know that now that I've mentioned it, it's like, how can you not? But I cannot. I cannot, as you'll witness me do shortly. Okay, so universal pipe. We apparently don't have much of universal pipe. Great. We now have more of. We actually need a lot more of, though, because we need, you know. So let's search pipe. Because obviously we need to do at least 100 of them. So let's do 1,000 of each of these. That should be easily craftable. Surely that's not a problem. Boom. Yeah. Oh. You're not going to try to tell me we're out of iron. Alright, iron ingot. Can I get 100,000, please? Thank you. Yeah, thanks for that. There we go. Cool. So, this one as well is probably going to be easier to just do this, I think. So, like that, and that, and that. I know it says we don't have any, that's just because they're in our dank. But that's fine, and that's fine. Cool. Now, these are all inputs, so we don't actually have to have good line of sight of them, which is exactly why we've done this. They will be receiving a connection from here, as well as a connection from the ender cell that we're going to place here. So that guy will go there. We'll set that to extract. This guy will get a pipe upgrade. That should hopefully keep him going. We will have to put speed upgrades in, I know. Let's go. Well, we need 400, right? 4 in each of these, and we have 100? I think so. So we'll get that going, I guess. Yeah, sure. Cool. So then all I need to do next is that. I thought that would interlink. We might have to do a buffer chest. What's this doing, by the way? Is this the... That's all... That's everything. Everything will go into this. Yeah, so... So I should replace all... yeah, I should replace all these pipes with... what do you call it? With universal cables. I'm going to do that. So I'll disconnect that so that they'll won't be the only ones that break. All of these ones will break. These all have been set to extract. Oh, but I don't have to break all of them. Just the ones on this side. Perfect. 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 So we'll break this. There we go. Break that. Okay, cool. So now the only thing that will break will be the stuff that we want to break. So we'll break that. Awesome. I don't think it broke anything it shouldn't have. Hopefully. But this will come over here. It will connect to these, obviously. These will all be set to just normal extract. They don't need to be too crazy. This one probably can be. So yeah, we'll chuck one of those in. We'll say, hey, round robin it. Why not? And then we just continue on. And all of these will be... oh, wait, there's this guy as well. This guy will be another good old-fashioned extract with a pipe upgrade. Round robin sounds good to me. Cool. These ones here don't have to exist, so we'll help them out and make them not exist. And then the rest of them, these ones are a little bit messy to place, just because of how we designed it, but you know, not too bad. There we go, we'll keep them running, sure, there you go, happy birthday. And then, boom! These now all have bees in them. This one here doesn't need to exist, so they're all getting bees. Wonderful, splendid. They should also be getting honey treats, as they exist. The only problem is, I think the existence of the honey treats is an elusive art even still. Let's search crafting monitor. Where's my crafting monitor? My magnet was on, so if I've dropped it, ideally I would have picked it up. Wireless, got the universal grid. I'm guessing I dropped it? I don't really know. I didn't place it in here, did I? No. Did I place it in one of these? I don't even know if you can. That's unfortunate. I really like that little guy. If I've got it on me, I cannot see it. Just on the record. I actually use that thing so much. I must have thrown it on the ground somewhere. No, because my magnet would have picked it up. I'm convinced. So what have I done? Did I tool belt it? Oh, I tool belted it. we're saved. Okay, cool. So currently we're crafting some bees. Awesome. We are crafting honey treats one at a time. That's obviously a problem. Let's search regulator. Because I believe what a regulator does when added into a situation like this is it will allow you to order like a stack at a time. So we can put a stack in, and not only will it put in a stack at a time, but it will actually order the full stack. So that's a lot better for our system if it crafts it in bulk as opposed to one at a time, you know what I mean? So that should actually work out really well. We can, of course, help it out a little bit further. We can search honey treat. We can click on this, and we can order, say, 10,000. And it's saying, hey, go for it. So we shall. I'm going to click it, and it's going to do it. While that's happening, we can work on the extraction. For that guy, I think we do just do some good old-fashioned item pipes. Actually, before we do that, I think we need to put the speed upgrades in. I think that's going to be the play. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the play. Because otherwise, it's going to be annoying to reach. And also annoying. Oh, how many did we start with? Hold on, we can work this out. Hold on. Because we crafted 400. We know we had 400. Because I want to make sure that I don't miss any. And we've just done 7. Which means we've just done 28. So if I do 400... Actually, no, sorry. If I do... What do we have? Hold on, put these in. We had 411 plus 28. So we had 439. So, wait, 7 times 4. I just need to put 28 away, right? I need to leave 28 in the system, plus whatever else we need. No. What am I doing? Hold on. Hold on. I need to bring this down to that, 400, and then I need to take away 28 as well, because that's how many we've placed. So that would end up being 372, I believe. 372. And so these ones we'll put in our inventory, and then we'll know if we've missed one if we have any speed upgrades left at the end. And so that is now my job. Oh, you can shift click them in. Okay, I don't know if that's faster, but it is. And we are done. And it was the perfect amount, no extra speed upgrades. So that worked awesomely. Next up is, of course, our item pipes. So these will get placed. We can grab our building gadgets like these guys. Now, all of these will need to be set as extract. I I don't think the building gadget can detect that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it can go, oh, I getcha. It needs to extract. I don't think it can do that, which is unfortunate, as seen here. Give it a second. Yeah, so it didn't do it, which means we'll have to. Which means, honestly, it might be better to do it as we go so that I don't have to do it when I'm small. Now, these guys won't need speed upgrades because they're genuinely just going to be, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Taking one item out at a time. So they really won't. We can probably do, you know, alternating stuff that I can reach with the guy here. That should be fine. But yeah, I thought I'd let you know what's happening in that regard. I'll be back with this done. I will say I realize that alternating it didn't really stay in line with what I wanted, but I mean, we can do this if we really want to, right? And just make it so that it's easier to see at the bottom. Even if you just sort of stand at the top. Okay, well, you get what I mean. It'll be fine. I'll be able to reach these ones. It's actually pretty easy if you stand at a certain height. You can... Oh god, the sun's very horrific. You can pretty much reach all of them. That top one I'll have to get later, but the rest of them you can reach, I promise. A little bit of tediousness, but overall, honestly, not the worst. Because we do have to put upgrades in this, it's genuinely not that bad. Even the upgrades, I guess, wouldn't be the end of the world. If they were actually needed, but like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And this is going to be massive for our production. Assuming, of course, we're able to keep up with the honey treats, which I think we are. All the bottom ones are set up to extract as well. It looks like it. I think all systems are go. Except for they have nowhere to go. Now, how do we do that? Glad you asked. So these guys are probably just going to continue going upwards. Now that we know these don't connect, we can do something fun like this. And then what normally happens? So normally they get picked up by this guy and then they get sent into that guy. We just want to send them directly there. So we can probably just entangle this guy, right? Does he? No, he prosperity blocks. We want to send them directly to him or directly to the dispenser. Who would have thought? Okay, cool. So let's grab, I know we've got entangle blocks somewhere in our little dank, but I think this is going to be easier. Magnet on? Okay, I wasn't sure which one it was. Boom, boom. So now this guy, oh my lord, these are all adult bees. So we've got some work cut out. This guy here, I mean, he's got stack upgrades. It's just, you know, I suppose he's doing what he can. Why is he, yeah. And then how's this guy going? Yeah, see, it's not going fast enough. You know what I mean? These bees aren't getting this thing happening to them nearly as quick enough. And I wonder if it's because this is happening too fast. I'm going to delay this to 40. So it's going to wait 2 seconds in between pulses. Or is it the guy at the bottom? Is that the problem? Hold on. All of these things are potentially solvable. This guy has speed upgrades. He has a filter upgrade. He's doing what he can. But I think we can possibly just go... Like, we can get multiple catches, is the solution. If we go filter, and we grab some of these, my only thing is, what filter... Do I remember what filter I need? Not really. He filters what he picks up, meaning he filters the bees that get crushed up. Meaning, all I need to do is snatch one out before it gets gobbled up over here. Which is apparently one of the most difficult tasks on this planet. I suppose I could take out speed upgrades. Is this guy... He's just moving them directly to it, isn't he? Alright, hold on. The one that goes into the dispenser I can remove. Right? And we can just get the... Yeah, here we go. Prosperity, awesome. Love your work. You can continue with what you're doing. I'm going to travel over here and set up my filters. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to place you. I'm going to right-click you. I'm going to right-click you. I'm going to pick you back up. Awesome. Pleasure doing business with you. It is your time to be crushed. We are going to get speed upgrade. We're going to get at least a range upgrade. We need one, at the very least, and then a speed upgrade. And then I think that'll be good. You And then we'll grab some of the speeds, which we've got in here. Let's back up. Awesome. Now, what we can do is we can break this, for example. We can place the catcher. Now, because it will only work directly above it, and I guess if you put bee cages in, you can sort of chuck in your filter, then the range, then the speed. I'm going to leave the range out and see if this guy works as is. I don't think he will, because I think he does need that range. Yeah, like right now he should be working, right? That's the whole idea. So we'll remove that. We'll chuck the range in. Is that the range? Yeah. And we'll see if there's a difference. We'll see if there's a noticeable... Oh, it's what you know what I mean? Oh, it's working. Yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Cool. Splendid. So we will, of course, chuck an exporter on with some empty bee cages. Ideally with a crafting card, I guess. I suppose. Oh, wrong thing. Crafting card. Yeah, cool. So they'll maintain. That guy will attempt to do his thing. He will need to be reminded to be picked up. So we'll jump under here. We'll see if we need to place in a second one as well. By the way, it's still a problem where for these guys, you have to be on the ground in order to do it. I know that you can't really see because I'm wearing power armor, but I'm like this is me up, and then I'm crouching. I promise I'm holding shift and spacebar, as you can see. Like, look, boom. I press them both at the same time. I'm not going up. I'm not going down. Yeah, like up, down, both. See what I mean? Just because I know people say like, oh, but you can crouch in the sky. I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't make the rules. I promise. Okay. Yeah, cool. This is looking pretty good. This guy can probably go even faster if he wanted to. I wouldn't stop him. There we go. Make sure we can keep up. This guy here is keeping up. We could almost do with a second little piston action over here, but that's all right. And now this guy looks like he's keeping up quite well. We don't have two bees on the ground at all times, I guess. So I think we can lower this guy back down to 20. So he'll run a little bit faster. You know what we need? I don't even... I guess it's just the catches. I almost feel like we need more... Like, we need the bee to just be moved out of the way first, but... Kind of doesn't really work that way, does it? Let's lower this to 10. How's this guy going? Is he even hitting them? He is. I guess we'll be able to see over here, sort of, what it's looking like, but... Yeah, when it runs. I think he's able to hit a burst of them now. I think that's sort of what he's able to do. We could probably justify a second modular router to do it as well. In the meantime, what is this doing for us? Are we mowing through prosperity beasts? Oh yeah, look at that. You can see all the blocks fly out at once. Let's see it do it again. You ready? We've got 635. And it goes all the way down to 628. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. I think what we could do as well, because I don't think he gets through all of them, so I think we are going to get a gain of entities here. If we look down here where it says entities total, it says we're looking at 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34. Like that number, it dropped down to 28. I think that number's going to keep rising. Because it drops down, obviously, once they get transformed and picked up. But as you can see, we hit a 37 there. And then they drop down again, but it was nowhere near. This is going to keep gaining until every single adult bee that we have is right there in front of us. That's a problem, obviously, for us, and it's a problem if you're on a server. So we can't do that. Oh my god. Yeah, we can't do that. So let's try to find the middle ground. Let's try 15. Let's do 15. We can keep checking this F3 thing over here and watch that little entities part in the bottom left corner. We're at 40. It hit 42. 43 I'm seeing. Okay, it's processed now. 41, 42. It didn't process nearly enough. Was 20 okay then? Was I just being a bit greedy? I mean, I suppose I could be. Let's see. Alright, so I'm seeing 44. 45. 45 is the highest. 46. I saw a 47. and it dropped down. Okay. Let's see if we get anywhere close to a 47 again. I'm looking at the number on the left. Like the yellowy number. 44 it got to. I think we're in the net positive in terms of we're processing more than we're placing. Yeah, we're down in the 30s again. We didn't see those for a while. All right. There definitely is some room for balancing. You know what? I think we could probably do... Is there room here? There is. We can do another catcher. I think that might actually be part of the problem. Because I just saw a bunch of... I think there was a bunch of bees that were still in... What do you call it form? I can't even think of what I'm saying. There was a bunch of Prospero bees that weren't being picked up. And I think that's what was clogging the ground as well. So we obviously can solve that, hopefully. Boom. Exporter. Crafting card. We've got a cage on us. Awesome. Boom. Pow. Boom. Pow. Cool. We'll grab that distributor. Make sure that he's working. Catcher. Land. Pow. Excellent. And chuck him back in. Cool. So yeah, as you can see, the bees appear to be taken care of again. If we press F3 and we look in the bottom left, it still says we're sitting around 30. So I think as long as we don't get in the 40s, we're fine. I'm going to try 15 again. That seemed to be a risky number. I'm curious. Oh, if the catches were faster, it'd be so much better. Is there any other sort of like filtering we can do in terms of picking these things up? You know what I mean? Like we've got these filters, but unless the Prospero Bee has a tag on it that the other one doesn't have, then this won't work. Because otherwise you could push it through the mob filter and then pick it up later. You know what I mean? And that would allow the activator to keep doing its thing. Alternatively, because the activator is pretty fast. Like, look, when it comes out by itself, it's done. I think what we can do... I think we can do it, genuinely. If we turn this off, the system will come to a halt, and we can have a little bit of fun. I'm going to get some boards. We're going to get these. I'm going to grab some glass, because obviously we want it to look nice. We're going to get some floorboards. And I'm going to do a little thing. So we're going to break these. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We're going to place these guys on the outside. Because we don't want to, you know, have it so... I guess the bee probably can fit in there, but either way, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to place that there. We'll do a floorboard. Now, I want the floorboard to be above. I don't really know what I have to do to make sure that that happens. So we're going to make sure by doing this. So it's above the block. Awesome. Same thing here. Same thing here. This guy could be a problem. He's currently set to 15 anyway. We can pick him up and move him. That's not a problem. That's easily done. Is it easily done? I don't know if it's easily done. But I'll tell you what. It's done. It's done, I guess. That guy can go there. Oh, stop. Halt. Freeze. Hold on. Do you not... Redstone. Pause with Redstone. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He does not care one bit. Hold on. Hold on. Sir? Sir, I require you to follow me. Okay. That's fine. It's still doable. I'll just have to place the timer like this. Place the lever here. Turn it off. Place a little bit of redstone. You know what I mean? It's easily done. Easily solved. Problem... Hold on. Problem solved. Cool. That allows us now to place another floorboard there. Which we can do by crafting this guy. Cool. Now, these can all be glass, which will make it look a little bit nicer, obviously. Boom, boom, pow, boom, and pow. Now, the one on this side I left open, that is going to be a fan. Like so. That's not a fan. How'd that happen? It looks like a fan, I swear. Boom. Okay. We'll place it properly, though. That's the trick with this one. We're just going to place it properly. Okay, we're going to place it the opposite way. I don't recall whether you can do that by crouching or not. You cannot, so that's good. It's great to know. Yep, I'll break everything around me. That's wonderful. So we'll stand here, place a block there, place the fan. Awesome. Now, this guy, if we do show area, he covers the whole area. Awesome. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to chuck a lever on him. And then we're going to see if this works. Now, this catcher will become useless, but I think it's fine. We might be able to put a second range upgrade in him if we really want. But I think this will work. So if we flick this, you'll see the bee comes out, pushed. Next bee comes out, pushed. And it gets converted instantly. Right? So what we can do... Oh! Yeah, okay, they're fine. As long as they don't start cramming, they're fine. And we can lower this even more. We can go to 10. So now every half a second one pops out. And as you can see, it's working. It's working better than it was before. We can push it further. We can go further. Now, this will be a problem if either of these fill up, which it doesn't look like they are, so not a problem. Let's do every... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Every 5? There we go. I mean, that's arguable, like... I don't know. I feel like we're going to be pushing it otherwise. Like, that's pretty good. This guy cannot keep up. This is now the new problem. I don't even know if there's a way to solve this problem. Oh, I guess there is. I guess what I would do is I would have multiple pistons next to it. So, yeah, this is easily solvable. Once again, same problem as before. Not really easily solvable, but solvable. Let's go redstone. Let's grab a lever. Let's move a few things around, and then we should be good. So for starters, let's pick this guy up. This guy's now just going to empty what he has. This timer will go here. We will place a block there. He'll get this. He'll be off. Pause with redstone, so he's off at the moment. Place this here for in the future. He will not go there because that's there. I think I can break that, and it's not a problem. The only problem is this guy might spread redstone this way, and then that's kind of a problem. Let's have a look. He doesn't. Awesome. So the bees don't get out somehow, and everything else seems to work fine. Cool. So, wait for these to process. I don't know how long that will take. Oh, this guy didn't stay on top of things. You should have been every 5. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, this is a doozy. Let's pick you up. Let's turn you off. No, let's turn you on. Right? No, let's turn you off and then take stuff out. Is that... No, let's turn you on. Yeah. And then let's just drop a bunch of stuff. And I think this is working. Is this working? I think he's just got to pick up the rest of these, and then I think we're good. I think. Let's drop this. I think he's doing it. I think he is doing it. There we go. All right, this is a problem though. This guy cannot keep up with what he has to do, and we need to figure out a better way to do that. And the better way to do that is by only letting in, I think even less. I think we need to put a worse upgrade in here. We need to get just like a incy-wincy upgrade. 16 items per tick. I reckon even just this guy. Let me just say that he just works. And I think that'll be fine. And then we can place the timer back at 10, which is what he was at. So a little bit on, a little bit off. That should be fine. Pick that back up. Cool. So this looks like it's pretty much on top of things for the most part. This guy's not a problem. They are starting to die in there by cramming, which is obviously a problem. Let's drop these things down. That should be fine. Let's quickly get this set up. So, framed wallboard. We want to break that. We want to break that. We want to break this. We want to break that. We will need pistons. Piston. Yep, come on. Come on, we've got bees on the line here. And they're not sounding too good. You will go there. Awesome. The sounds of the bees dying is sounds of our defeat. I can't get out of here. Alright, sure. That works. Cool. So we'll cover that up. We'll have to do the same here. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Boom. Piston works. Awesome. Place that. Actually, these need to be bottlers now, don't they? Right? Yeah, these need to be bottlers. Bottler number 1. Bottler number 2. 1, bottler here. Relax, bee. We've got so many bees, okay? You guys need to relax. Everyone needs to relax. This guy, come on. This guy's going to go here. They've got nothing in them, but that's fine. They're going to get exporters, right? Yep, they're going to get exporters, 1 and 2. And the exporter is going to tell them to put in bottles. So we will grab out a bottle for each of those. Okay, cool. How do the items come out of there? Is there... Oh, they just drop, don't they? Yeah, cool. Okay, so now all we need to do is cover this up. Let's see if we can pull that one off. Let's turn this guy into some of these. Maybe a few more of these. Come on. Awesome. You don't have any on the ground. You do have some of the stuff. Nice, but that's that taken care of. Okay, cool. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And you're going to go... I'm trying. And you're going to go there. Yep, we'll pretend that's fine. Boom. 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 Glass. Boom, boom. Power. So apparently we can leave these gaps open. And since we can't place the gaps all around, it might just look better if we do leave them all open. I think it might just look a little nicer. So let's flick this. Here we go. The bees are in there. As you can see, they can be spread out a little bit, which should help with their crushing. But that's kind of it. They're not really doing it the way I wanted them to. Like, they're not actually going into the other sides, are they? So it's still going to be the same problem. Okay. We need dispenser. First of all, we need this guy to be a lot slower. So we'll try 20. Oh, they were there. Dispensers. Grab 2 of these guys. Break this. Hopefully they don't all burst out. That would be a disaster. I'm surprised they didn't, to be honest. Based on our track record. Place that there. Cool. This guy is placing them into these 2 dispensers as well. Boom. And there we go. That's all working. So the problem is that everything is full at the moment. Those are full. That guy's not full. I think... Are the catches below full? What's the problem at the moment? These guys aren't full. This guy's... Oh my lord! Is it full on what? Alright. Yeah, and then... So then we... Did I hook it up properly? I'm starting to feel like I didn't. Which guy is it? It's this guy. From the catcher. Yeah, he does have the catcher selected. Can we potentially put a stack upgrade in? Is that going to help? I think we can put a few stack upgrades in, right? 6. That might... Yeah, there we go. 21 moved at once. When it finds a spot that it can go. Yeah, that's helped out a lot. It's able to sort of pick up a few more now. This guy can definitely be delayed a little bit, though. I'm going to up him. How was that, though? Alright, so now this guy's running overtime, which is great. I'm going to turn it off for a second, just so that we can make sure that we are on top of things, because I think it's still a little bit too fast. I might go 25. I just want these middle ones to get caught up, because otherwise they're just going to be there forever. Like, kind of in a bit of a predicament. Cool! Look at this guy trying his hardest to get the job done. Oh, they're dying again over there. It is insane. We've done a lot. We've popped off. How many Insanium bees are we looking at? Not too many, to be honest. Alright. Cool. So that's that done. If I now flick this, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to stay on top of them. Every time they come out, it looks like they're instantly demolished. Cool. So now it's just the picking up stuff. I think we just need a couple more range upgrades. Go in here. We don't need 10, but we'll just get 10. Close your ears. It's going to be a little bit of bee noises for a bit. This one, we're going to put in a second range upgrade. Or I guess just one range upgrade. He should now be able to reach the guy next to him. He hasn't done it yet, but he should be able to do it. Actually, wait, hold on. Was it the right bees? No, there's a bunch of bees that aren't meant to be in there. Oh, because this guy's out of the stuff. Oh, no, that's the problem. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That right there is a... I'm not gonna... It's a pretty decent problem. We can sort of fix it by removing the filter. That'll allow all those bees to be picked up. And I think that will be okay. But before we do that, we do need to fix the prosperity thingy problem. The prosperity thingy problem is apparently a problem from elsewhere. The problem is happening here. And I think it's a similar situation where we can probably do it with a regulator upgrade. Chuck that guy in. Up it to a stack. And I think he might have a little bit more luck. Let's search prosperity. Oh, okay. We need to actually make the blocks. And we didn't end up adding that recipe in. You know what? Let's just... Nah, we'll just add it back at the base. That's going to be easier. I was like, we can add it here. I mean, that's not wrong, but I'd have to set up some stuff. Prosperity block. I swear we did this, to be honest. I'm pretty sure we did, but... Like, if I search prosperity... I guess we didn't, because it's not there. I didn't actually look when we were in it before. Oh! Okay, hold on. I should probably get rid of that thing. I always stand on it and teleport. So disorienting. Cool. So, oh, you know what? Let's jump back to Silder's. Yeah, very nice. Where are we? Yeah, we're sort of over here. So these blocks are back in play. All of these bees, something happened to them. I don't really know what. Whether they all just died, I'm not sure. But I think we're good to go again. Cool. Do they all get picked up is my question. They do. Or at least for now they do. This guy's all running fine. Can this guy go any faster? Like if I do 20, was 20 too much? I don't even remember. Nah, 20 looks like it's fine. Cool. Oh, it's too much for this guy though. Which means it's too much for this guy, which means it's just a problem all around. Like, well, what am I to do? What am I to do? I don't know. I mean, we can get more. I think we kind of have to get multiple of them. But that's rough, man. That's so rough. Yeah. Can I just leave this guy on? Because I'm putting stuff in with... I guess he won't accept stuff from there. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what to do. We're suffering from success. Let me know if you have a solution for this guy outside of the obvious solution, which is to redirect everything. Like, I don't even know what we've got set up. I think we've got that guy entangled. Right? Yeah, we've got that guy entangled here. And then he's pulling from this pipe upgrade. So... I would have to make a new pipe upgrade, which we can do. It's just, I don't really want to. Oh, we also don't even have honey treats in here. Can I even? Okay, I can. All right, the filters are now easy to do. I repeat, the filters can be done. Chuck those in. Oh, I never placed this pipe. I was like, what's happening here? What exactly is happening here? I never placed this pipe. So now I've actually got the... Okay, everything's running again. Sorry guys, we're good. Everything's running. Everything's fine. As you can see, honey streets are showing up. They're just being instantly relocated. So this guy now has stuff in him. Awesome. Cool. This guy has stuff in him as well. So he's actually able to make the prosperity. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a bit of... Yeah. So we haven't been making bees this whole... Oh my god. Okay, cool. I also feel like he's not getting that many honey treats. Do we still have a honey treat problem? I think we do, but I think the problem is just still this guy here not requesting enough. So I think what I've got to do is we'll grab them next time they pop in. There we go. I only need one. And we will place a bunch of these, and I think it will be able to order a stack at it. Like all these stacks, it will order all of them. Surely. If not, we'll go change the recipe to craft multiple with each craft. Let's have a look. Not doing anything too special there, I think. Let's bring this guy back out. A stack. I mean, it might be ordering 2 stacks at once, but nah, I don't think it's good enough. So let's go jump back here. Now the craft it is doing is a good old-fashioned craft. If we go into our crafting manager, I should be able to search honey, and a honey treat should show up. Honey treat. It is just in a diamond crafter. So we're going to take that out. Open this guy up. Honey treat. Oh, honey treat recipe will go here. Currently it's saying that 1 honeycomb will be 1 honey bottle. Or sorry, 1 honey treat and 1 honey bottle makes it what you want. What we want to say is the same thing but different. What do I do here? How do I tell it more? What's happening? Oh, I can't, can I? Because it would have to be in a different crafter. So I'd have to do this recipe. Yeah, let's do that recipe. That's gonna change everything, right, guys? Right? Can we craft honey blocks really easily? Yeah. Can I craft honey treats really easily? I believe so. Okay. Let's jump back in. Let's jump back in the beyond. Oh god. We're pretty much at the end of this episode, but I think it had a pretty fun turn of events. What are we looking at? Has this guy realized that he can order them again? I don't know if he has. Let's order 10,000. Boom. Okay. It looks like we are actually getting a lot more in at once, which is nice. If you look here, it looks like it's able to craft 100 at a time. Oh, I know. I don't know. It's crafting a lot at a time. I don't think it's 100, but... I mean, it kind of looks like 100. It's stacking 36. Yeah, I mean, that's... Last time I checked, that adds up to 100. Which is pretty good. So, alright. So, these guys are now up and running again, which, I'll be honest... We arguably... No, it's these we have a lot of. Yeah, we don't really need these anymore. I was going to say... But, like, arguably... We're good on bees. But I don't... Maybe we're not. Maybe we do need all these bees to be bred. But we do need this guy to be filled up, which means we need this guy to be filled up. And I think he is. I think he will get filled up. That should be good. What I could do, if we really wanted to, is I could change this guy to furthest first. And I think this one's the furthest. So it gets filled up no matter what. And then, obviously, the rest will. It shouldn't be a problem. And I guess what we can do is we can check this guy here. And if he's full, that's good. Because that means every single other one's full. Because it's done furthest first. And it kind of looks like that's worked better than round robin for whatever reason. Like, we've actually got honey treats backed up. Bravo! Bravo to ourselves. Sweet. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I don't really know what the thumbnail is going to be, or what the title is going to be, I should say. It's probably going to be this direction, though. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As for the next episode, well, hopefully some of these prosperity bees will flow through. I still don't really know the solution here. This guy produces a ridiculous amount of stuff, as seen here. And that stuff flows in here. And it does look like it is actually going in, which is awesome. So this guy can just be a speed upgrade. He can be as fast as he wants to be. But we just have to turn him off when we can. And I don't really know the best way to do that. Oh! I kind of do. Hold on. What do I even need? I need to turn this guy. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I know what to do. I don't know if you guys... we have to do it right now. Okay. We are going to get a redstone writer. You guys knew it was going here. You guys are going to love this, though. Redstone writer. We get an inventory reader. We get logic cables. We might need more. I could go wireless, but I'm going to go cables. I will need this. I will need that. No, I won't need that. I'll need a variable store, and I'll need variable cards. And then I just need the rest of my inventory to be clear. And then we're good. You guys are going to love this. So, first things first, we get a reader. Awesome. This determines everything. The reader has a lot of options. It has slots filled. It has slots. So, for example, this thing has 104 slots. and it has a thing for slots filled. So what I can do, I was looking for a different data here, but this works. I can get the data on how many slots are filled in here, and I can say, hey, when it's greater than, say, 80 of the slots filled, stop. Don't produce any more. That will allow a few extra ones to get filled up as it's combining stacks into new percentages and stuff, and that should be fine. So to do that, we grab the variable, the logic programmer. We search integer. So we just want to put a number in. I want this to be 80. So I'm going to get the variable card of 80. So now we have how many slots are filled. We have the number 80. I want to say greater. And I want to say, hey, if the number of slots filled is greater than 80, emit a redstone signal, which is what this is. So you know what? If it's not, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. I almost confused myself. So then we can place this guy here. We can put in these two ingredients. So our variable for the slots, the number that we've got. Then all I need to do is run this cable up and over, specifically to here, where I will break this and it will start again, which is a little bit scary. But I either need it to do redstone or directly into the guy. Actually, directly into it should work. So what we'll do is we'll break this. We'll place our redstone rider. We'll place our cable. As you can see, it's working currently. We place this in here. The machine's still working, which is great. If we watch this, well, we can also just watch here. The slot's filled. It's at 70. You ready? Every time it hits 80, it should stop. It stopped. It waits until it gets under, and it starts again. Perfect. We could pick a smaller number if we wanted to, but this gives us leeway for some of these extra stacks to fill up before we have to empty it. How cool is that? That's it. That's it working. Yeah, we could definitely get rid of some of this stuff. In fact, if we dumped everything, as in if we got the tags for all the different percentages, we could just empty them out before they even process. You know what I mean? Or on the flip side, we could empty out specifically the prosperity ones and just take them. Oh, there's lots you can do. Like we could get the prosperities directly out of here and then have the rest of the stuff just get dumped. Oh yeah, lots of options. But hey, that system works for now. We can leave it on 24/7. That's my main thing. And we don't have infinite mobs on the ground. We don't have infinite stuff here. We're good until we run out of a resource like honey or something. But for now, I think we're good. We should have prosperity bees flowing in because this guy's running. We'll definitely need to make more of these next episode. And in terms of Insanium, we have some of those bees cooking up as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're staying safe. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzi and Farn Phoenix 13. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, you know what? With the sun over here, maybe that might be the thumbnail. All right, goodbye.